Hey, I am Gokui, and the show starts now. This is Absolute Cinema!
What's going on, Lord Belmont?
Very astute, Jiren. Listen now. I feel that a war is approaching, and I need you to train a mortal from another universe. It can be seen that since the Tournament of Power, his strength level has gradually increased. He would be perfect to be your right-hand man on the frontline ship.
And who are you referring to?
A mortal called Son Gohan. Son Goku's son? Well, this boy has already accomplished several feats in his universe, and when he entered the Tournament of Power, he had not trained for years and practically equaled his power to Dispo's powers, who has trained 4 years ago. If he had trained, maybe he would be superior to Son Goku.
That makes no sense.
Wait and see then. Bring Son Gohan to Universe 11 then.
What did Belmont see in that boy? Why so much interest in him? Could he really do something in a war? Why didn't he see Son Goku then? It's not possible. Why this boy be able to have his powers unlocked by me? Let me see. So that's it. He had part of his potential unlocked in the past by the Supreme Kaioshin of past generations to fight the demon Majin Buu in his universe. What irony of fate, isn't it? Son Gohan. Now that the universe is erased by Zeno-sama are back, you are one of the key players in the trump card of the universes allied with Daishiken against the Mother of Angels. And don't you dare to disappoint us. Lord Guy, with your ritual, I will release my true power, and I will overcome any enemy in this war.
Goku faced the god of destruction of Universe 10. Ramushi, the god of destruction from Universe 10, finally appears when Goku was scaring Gowasu. Gowasu says,
Ramushi-san, you came here and noticed Son Goku's powers.
Ramushi says,
if it's not Son Goku here, I've been waiting for you this long. I knew the first universe you would want to come was Universe 10. It looks like Beerus wasn't able to eliminate him. Because of you, almost all universes were destroyed, Son Goku. Your naivety of believing that you can play with Zeno-sama whenever you want causes great catastrophes to be created. My universe never had very powerful warriors, that's true. In this way, a tournament of strength, a tournament of power, as it was in the Tournament of Power, it was obvious that it would be suicide for everyone. This is unforgivable. I want to settle my score with you ever since that Son Goku.
Gowasu just stares. At that moment, in a great speed, Goku hits a punch in the face of the god of destruction of Universe 10, make him fly kilometers away. At that moment, Goku says,
You talk too much. Get out of my face!
Scared, Gowasu says,
What? With just one hit?
Goas was scared by what he saw and what he said in his thoughts.
This is completely impossible. I learned that in the Tournament of Powers, Son Goku showed unimaginable powers and managed to defeat several warriors. But he also awakened skills that even the God of Destruction have a lot of difficulty to perform as the Ultra Instinct itself. This is even more powerful. How could a mortal reach this level? Zamasu was envious of Son Goku's powers. It seems that he knew that Son Goku's body could reach unimaginable powers, but I remember that Mr. Goku's personality was totally different from what he is today. He was calmer, much calmer. Not that now he doesn't be pure in your heart, but your senses of justice seems to be speaking much louder. What do you really aim for, Sir Goku?
Goku, with a serious look, starts to skip.
Come on! I know I haven't defeated you yet!
Romushi rises with his purple color ki and starts to rumble every Kaioshin planet in Universe 10. Romushi says,
Son Goku! Indeed, that power is incredible! So the rumors were true! You managed to master the Ultra Instinct! Know that there are few gods of destruction who are able to master this skill. But that doesn't matter. I will solve it with you based on brute force!
Universe 10's God of Destruction begins to increase his powers in exponentially greater way. Goku watches and speaks.
As expected, he actually manages to get stronger. I will not remain like this.
The two begin to clash their fists. Goku throws several punches at Romushi, who receives the punches from the Saiyan of Universe 7. But even receiving the blows, he continues to stand.
Romushi says, "Come on, Goku! Show me what you're really capable of! Is that all you can do?"
Romushi, upon receiving Son Goku's blows, begins to increase his Akaioshin strength even more, and in the blink of an eye lands a big punch on Goku's belly. Goku feels the punch of the God of Destruction. He screams,
What power was that? Damn it! It was an even greater potency than Mr. Beerus!
Romushi says,
"Give up, Son Goku! You have no chance of winning!"
Goasu watches and says,
"It seems that Romushi-san is using his Akai fists. This skill is very powerful. At any moment he can defeat Son Goku like that. Long ago, it was said that Romushi-san's Akai fist was capable of defeating any God of destruction. Now I can see that this is really true. It seems that his plans will not come to fruition with Goku."
At that moment, Goku stands with his head down in front of the God of Destruction from Universe 10. Goku starts to laugh.
I already understand your fighting style. You can't concentrate all the Hakai energy and activate the Hakai transformation. So your body can only concentrate the energy in one punch. No matter how strong that punch is, if you miss, you're vulnerable until you recover.
Romushi looks scared and says,
"What? Impossible! How did you find that out?"
Goku activates Ultra Instinct. Romushi screams and speaks,
"Don't play me, Son Goku! Ah! Yeah, yeah!
Goku, with the mastery of Ultra Instinct, begins to dodge all of Romushi's attacks with great ease. Goku begins to reflect how he behaves. I've already managed to analyze how he behaves. He moves with quick attacks, but when he creates his Hakai energy, his speed is reduced to land the punch. Since he can't fully activate Hakai form, I'll have to do an all-or-nothing attack. Since he can't fully activate Hakai form, I'll have to do an all-or-nothing attack.
Hey, God of Destruction of Universe 10, get ready! This will be my final attack!
Superior Dragon Fist! Ramushi watches and speaks.
Want to decide this in one attack?
Come on then! Gokui Fist! Universe 7. Vegeta was talking Whis.
Perhaps the biggest difference between me and Kakarot has always been in techniques. When Kakarot fought with me, in some moments I had more strength than him. He is a martial artist, and as it, had extremely powerful techniques. When he activated the Kaioken, he managed to raise his power to an entirely higher level. It was something incredible. His power surpassed mine exponentially. Even though Majin Buu was much more powerful than us, at the moment we were supposed to destroy him, Kakarot managed to use the technique mastered by Lord Kaio, who passed it on to him. Kakarot used the Spirit Bomb. After the defeat of the demon Majin Buu, we still had another extremely powerful enemy. A demon that did not think and only caused destruction everywhere he went.
Whis watches and says,
Ho 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 ho! Don't tell me that after you defeated the Majin Buu, you faced an even incredible more powerful enemy, Mr. Vegeta.
Vegeta says,
Hirundegan, the demon who could only be stopped by the touch of Tapion's harmonica. An ancient warrior who gave the Z sword to my son Trunks. After that happened, things were complicated. None of the warriors of the planet Earth were able to defeat him. Not even Gohan, who was considered the strongest warrior who had released the mystical powers, had not managed to raise his power to the maximum. At that moment, the only one who was still standing was Kakarot. After Kakarot has no more resources to fight, and at that moment it is totally unfeasible to carry out a Spirit Bomb, Kakarot used an extremely different technique. The Dragon Fist. This attack completely obliterated the dragon.
Whis is impressed. Vegeta concludes,
At that time, Kakarot only possessed Super Saiyan 3. I wonder what this technique would be like with Kakarot's current powers.
Back to Universe 10. At that moment, the two fists clash between Goku and the God of Destruction of Universe 10. At that moment, Romushi says,
It's impossible for you to beat me, Son Goku!
Goku remains serious. Goasu doesn't believe what he sees. In a blink of an eye, a silver dragon begins to appear over Goku's body, and the dragon begins to swallow the God of Destruction of Universe 10. Romushi says,
What? Impossible! You miserable Son Goku!
The dragon-shaped fist pierces the God of Destructions of Universe 10, causing his body to explode. Goku, in his Ultra Instinct stage, says, You fought well. Too bad I was your opponent. Now, I will recover my energies and attack the next Hokaioshin. You will know really who I am. I am Son Goku from Universe 7. Battle between Goku from Universe 7 and Ramushi from Universe 10. The winner is Son Goku. At that moment, all the gods of destruction notice Ramushi's absence. All the gods of destruction noted the absence of the god of destruction from Universe 10. Goku was very tired. Goku leaned against the rock in Universe 10 and began to reflect. It seems that for this you did not expect it. It's not gods of destructions. The day that a mortal would challenge you to an endless fight, I was never afraid of you. I will never accept that any of you think you can do whatever you want. At that moment, a female voice appears and says, What's going on here? I can't believe what you did to Mr. Ramushi. No. Mr. Ramushi did such nice little dances. Now who's gonna dance with me? Wait, I know you. You are that guy who almost won the Tournament of Power fighting Jiren. Why did you do that? At that moment, Goku looks and sees Kuzu, the angel of Universe 10. Goku says, Wait, you are... Goku comes face to face with Kuzu, the angel of Universe 10. Kuzu says, I do remember you. You're Son Goku, the mortal who impressed all the gods of destruction, aren't you? I'm very sad with you. You erased the existence of Mr. Romushi. He danced with me and brought a lot of calm to this universe. Goku begins to reflect. Even though she's an angel, she has a totally different mindset than the other angels. A greater than normal purity in her heart. Maybe she doesn't even know exactly what the gods of destruction ended up doing. Maybe really she just wants someone to dance with. Just like Jen-chan wants someone to play with. Huh. At that moment, Goku says, "Your god of destruction did very bad things, and even attacked innocent gods. This is something very serious. Due to the order of all the gods of destruction, I was locked in a time chamber, so that I would be judged for crimes that I did not commit. Yet above, several gods of destruction agreed to attack my loved ones if I refused to be trapped in a time chamber." Kuzu looks amazed and says, "What? Did Mr. Romushi have the nerve to do that to anyone?" "Hey, Mr. Goku, you don't seem like a bad guy. Do you want to dance with me?" Goku looks and speaks. Huh? She didn't even care about everything I just said. She just wants someone to dance with. Goku says, "My body is all broken, you see." Kuzu looks smiling and speaks. That's not a problem at all." At that moment, Kuzu uses her angelic energy and completely heals Goku's body. Goku has all his powers recovered. Goku says, "Huh? What was that?" But she doesn't care anyone that her universe's god of destruction has been eradicated. Does she just want to dance? Goku says, "Well, I don't have much time for that, you know?" Time passes and Goku dances alongside Kuzu. After Goku got tired of dancing, Kuzu says, "Mr. Goku, that was so really cool. You need to come back to this universe more often so we can dance more." Goku says, "Leave it to me, Kuzu-san." Kuzu concludes, "About your quarrel with the gods. Think about it. Not all the gods of destruction want to end it all. Some really just want to bring balance. Maybe something bigger is getting involved in all of this." Goku, with a serious look, tries to understand. Something bigger? Is there anything that goes beyond the gods of destruction? At that moment, Kuzu starts to smile and says, "But of course! This will be something you yourself will have to understand, Son Goku." Goku understands the words of the Universe 10's angel and says goodbye to Kuzu. Goku goes directly to Universe 11. Upon arriving in the universe, Goku reflects, "This is the same universe as Jiren. Thanks to Jiren, I was able to release my real powers. Having received their spirit bomb back, I managed to master the power of Ultra Instinct. Even at that time, no matter how great Jiren's powers were, he could not defeat me, even showing his ideals in all his fury. The technique that even the gods of destruction find it difficult to utilize made me have the greatest advantage in battle. But that fight made me realize that I need to have total control over the Ultra Instinct. Otherwise, it could lead to a major catastrophe over my body. The moment I was close to defeating Jiren, my body suffered an Ultra Instinct collapse, and this caused me to receive all the pain in my body at once. If it weren't for number 17 and Frieza, our universe would have been erased." At that moment, a female voice appears. "It seems like you are reflecting a lot." At that moment, Margarita, the angel of Universe 11, appears in front of Goku. Scared, Goku says, "What? When did she appear here? I couldn't even notice her key. That look. What's going on? I hid my key. Theoretically, it wasn't for anyone to notice my presence here. But wait, I'm talking to an angel. The level of all angels is similar to Mr. Whis. What am I talking about? Okay, what does she want?" Margarita says, No, don't scare me like that. Don't give me that look. I just scrutinize as a precaution all the unknown interests in different universes. You know, angel stuff. Something that fascinates me is to see that a mortal can use the teleportation technique to wander over the universes. Goku starts to think. She's gotta be kidding me. It seems like somehow she knew I was coming here. But I have nothing against angels. I will speak the truth. Depending on your answer, I will have to fight. Goku says, Margarita-san, right? We are living in the age of gods against mortals. Days ago, I was cornered by Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7, and he made me imprisoned in the time chamber, threatening to attack all my family and loved ones. I later learned that Beerus did this with a plan by all the gods of destruction who saw me as a celestial threat. The problem is, I didn't do anything. I was tired without committing any crime. I was trapped. We mortals are made as pawns by the gods, and the moment they want, they eradicate planets like they were dust. I will not allow this to anyone. Not anymore. I will show my real power. And I, Son Goku, will put an end to all of this. I need to find your god of destruction. I'll settle accounts with that one. Margarita observes and speaks. You must be going crazy, right? You want to end the god of destruction one by one. That's just madness. Even if you manage to do it, what are you going to do next? Will it attack the angels? Or even Zeno-sama? There's no return path, Son Goku. Goku begins to reflect and speaks. What she's saying makes sense, but what should I do? It's all confusing to me. Goku begins to have different thoughts due to Margarita's words. It seems that the angel from Universe 11 knew how to manipulate words and enter the mind of the Saiyan from Universe 7. Goku begins to have multiple memories of all his battles. He remembers being trapped in a time chamber and sees the image of his entire family being destroyed next to the earth. Goku regains consciousness and says, "It won't work on me. You're trying to manipulate me." Margarita starts to laugh. You managed to resist my wordplay. Well done, Son Goku. You want to find the god of destruction, don't you? Come this way. Goku seriously follows Margarita. Goku stumbles upon a giant castle on the planet of destruction. Goku gets scared and says, "What is that?" Margarita responds, "This is Belmont's castle of destruction. He's right at the top. Good luck, Mr. Goku." Goku watches and speaks. This universe is more complicated than I thought. Universe 11. When Goku heard all the words of the angel Margarita, he started to reflect. But at the same time, he managed to come to the conclusion that Margarita was only thinking about manipulating him. At that moment, Goku on the planet of destruction of Universe 11 is faced with a gigantic castle, unlike all other universes in which Goku only found the god of destruction and challenged him. As he was faced with a totally different scenario, he discovered that Belmont, the god of destruction, in fact, who had a resemblance of a clown, was actually the Joker of all universes. This Joker who loved to make charades and unravel mysteries before his opponents find out. Goku came across the Joker's castle. What will Goku do in the midst of all this? At that moment, Goku speaks to Margarita. "What are you planning? You want me to enter this castle without me knowing what awaits for me? You've always been a very cunning angel and totally different from the others. Kuza-san and Vados have a completely different temperament from you. No matter what the situation is, you always laugh. I will never trust you with anything." Goku begins to reflect. This angel is very connected to the god of destruction of this universe. If you think about it, maybe she can have a much stronger connection with Belmont. Unlike Mr. Whis and the other angels, she seems to care a lot about him. That'll be a problem if she decides to interfere in a fight between me and him. Damn it, I need to think about what to do. At that moment, Margarita looks on and says, "Don't worry. If you want, I can accompany you and guide you until you reach our dear Belmont. Of course, you will have some challenges to prove that you're worthy of fighting the god of destruction of my universe." Goku, with a serious look, says, "I've already fought against very powerful beings. I've already fought against beings that caused several catastrophes. And now I've just defeated the god of destruction of Universe 9. How dare you say that? Or do you question that I would be worthy to fight anyone?" At that moment, Margarita says, "But it doesn't mean anything. You defeated the god of destruction. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean that you can defeat another. It doesn't mean that the god of destruction you defeated was the strongest or that all the gods of destruction have similar strength." Have you ever realized or thought at least a few moments that a mortal just as he is powerful does not mean that all mortals have his power level, or even his own race of Saiyans? Your entire race was wiped out by Frieza, but you were able to defeat Frieza himself. So, do not confuse yourself right here. You defeating a god of destruction doesn't mean anything. Goku starts to get serious and starts to reflect. Is there such a difference in powers between them? Mr. Beerus couldn't understand if he really used all his strength, but I managed to stab him. But still, he is still alive and he said he will come back. I need to think of something. It looks like I have no choice here. I'll have to enter this castle and find this god of destruction. At that moment, Goku enters the castle of the god of destruction of Universe 11. Goku says, "This place is strange." When Goku arrives at Belmont's castle and enters through the initial door, he is faced with a room full of cards and jokers. Several women were there. The women said, "Look at that, a handsome man. Does he have time to dance with us?" Goku tries to understand what was happening, what he was seeing. At that time, what seemed to be a very peaceful sight, Goku says, "I need to find the god of destruction of this universe." The women says, "Come on, don't waste your time. Come with us and dance with the flow. You're very handsome. I think you will love to be our slave. Stay here with us. Don't mind any god of destruction." Goku seriously responds, "I don't have time for games. Let's go. Tell me where the god of destruction is." At that moment, the women observed and make a complete attack face to face and start screaming, "We already said that it's for you to dance with us. We already told you that you're here to stay. In this palace, there are several floors and Belmont is at the top. We are the guardians here, the wrath of the god of destruction. You will obey us or be eliminated now, you insolent mortal." Goku watches and says, "Is that all? You mean things wouldn't be as easy as I imagine? It's okay. I trained for this." At that moment, Belmont's wrath all goes to attack Goku. Goku dodges with great ease and says, "I have no intention of hurting you, but if you carry on, I won't be left with a choice." The first wrath starts looking at Goku and starts laughing. "Are you having pity on us? This seems like a joke. We who should talk about what we will or will not do with you. We are the greater numerical advantage and in terms of power as well." At that moment, Goku teleports at great speed and launches a great Kamehameha on each wrath. All wraths are eradicated and Goku says, "Numerical advantage? As if I cared about that. In a tournament of power, I was the target of several extremely powerful warriors. Fighting with you doesn't make it any different. But things here are happening in a strange way. This castle is quite confusing. I said I wouldn't do anything to you, but since you couldn't calm down, that's the end for you." Goku begins to reflect and sees that things weren't happening the way he thought. Goku says, "Damn it! This all seems to be very strange. Ever since I fought Romoshi in Universe 9, Universe 9 seems like it had an entirely different way of defending itself. It seems they didn't even care or have a defense strategy. Just Gowasu was making his tea and letting things flow normally. Right after Romoshi appeared and he came directly to attack me. His powers were high, but still not enough to defeat me. However, here, in Universe 11, it's totally different. As well as insisting on extremely powerful warriors. Even so, the god of destruction is very cunning. To get to him, it is necessary to face several battles. So does that mean that was just the first hurdle? What's still waiting for me in here? I won't let you beat me. You will really know whose son Goku is." Goku walks towards the next door. At that moment, a voice comes up and says, "Where do you think you're going, Son Goku? We said you'll stay here and dance with us." At that moment, Goku gets scared and says, "What? You revived?" I thought this wasn't going to be easy. Goku activates his Super Saiyan transformation and prepares for the second round of the fight. Universe 11, Palace of Belmont, the god of destruction. The center, the middle part, the nucleus. Belmont is sitting with his handmaidens and begins to speak. Looks like we have a visitor here. Does that mean that Son Goku decided to have an audacity to challenge the gods themselves? I feel that Ramoshi's energy in Universe 10 has been completely eradicated. Ramoshi, that idiot from Universe 10 ended up being eliminated entirely by a mortal. If the gods of destruction falter, they can be eradicated one by one. But then again, who knew there would be a mortal as powerful as Jiren? My bet to win the Tournament of Power was Jiren, the mortal who kept getting stronger and fighting for justice. But by the way, Goku managed to surpass his powers in the blink of an eye, surpassing his limit, less than 40 minutes. When the Tournament of Power started, he really wasn't most powerful, but then he managed to get stronger and stronger and raised his powers to extremely extraordinary levels. I couldn't understand what was happening. It seems that Jiren had lost the will to fight the moment he activated Ultra Instinct. Jiren couldn't do anything else through the fight. Goku, with the Ultra Instinct, and with great ease, managed to defeat Jiren and eliminate him. But then he received the punishment of the gods. This punishment was enough to make his body that couldn't take it anymore lose all its energy. It was as if the gods were punishing him for using all that power. But soon after, things started to get a little bit more complex. Everything started to change. It was as if the energy there had become much more intense, and it looked like a lot will end up changing. You've grown a bit. I have to admit, as time went by, you never gave up on getting stronger. Something that many gods of destruction held back, believing that no one else could surpass them. Now here you are, Son Goku, wanting to challenge me, and believing that you have the potential to defeat me? This sometimes sounds funny, but I won't let you do anything you're craving. It was a long time without fighting. Now get ready in case you make it this far. You will experience the true wrath and true power of Belmont, the god of destruction of Universe 11! Goku was once again faced with Belmont's wrath. 3 female warriors who were extremely powerful but apparently easily defeated by Goku. When Goku was going to the next floor of the Palace of the God of Destruction, the Saiyan hears a female voice saying, "Where do you think you're going, Mr. Goku? Do you believe that with that alone you were able to defeat me?" Goku is startled by what he sees. The 3 refs come together and become just one warrior. At that moment, the Supreme Wrath says, "I am Zamir, Belmont's ultimate wrath. You have shown yourself to be very strong. Didn't you want to dance with my mates? Then you will have to understand what will happen right now. It seems that Belmont is giving me a full plate for me to finish you off. Know that here, within this universe, there are several races. And there are several servants of the gods of destruction. We will always try to reach the top so that one day we can be treated like them." Goku starts watching and says, "Who is she talking about?" At that moment, the Supreme Wrath responds, "Margarita, of course! She was always treated very well by everyone. Margarita was treated well by Belmont since she was a little girl. The two always got along so well as children, and then when they got older, Belmont became the god of destruction and Margarita became the angel who accompanied him. But the truth is, I am the Supreme Wrath that should accompany Lord Belmont. I was always by your side, protecting you, you bastard. Doing everything, but he never noticed me because I was weak. But now I have the necessary power that will be able to make him notice me. Can you see that? Can you?" Goku starts watching and says, "Looks like the God of Destruction and the Angel have brainwashed you. You're kind of crazy. If you're here protecting him with your life, do you think he would ever be grateful to do anything for you? That's where you're wrong. You do not know anything. Now get out of my way and let me pass. I'm sure you can be freed and do what you want." At that moment, Zamir, the Supreme Wrath, begins to laugh at Goku and speaks. "Do what I want?" Are you insane? I'm already doing everything I want. I just want to finish you off, Son Goku, and show Belmont-san that I'm worthy of everything. So now, take my power! Wrath charges straight at Goku, trying to attack with a flurry of punches. Goku activates his Ultra Instinct. Goku launches several attacks at Wrath, but it starts to dodge. Goku walks quickly and begins to observe that no matter what attack he launches, the Wrath always regenerates her body and says, "You will never defeat me! You can't realize that my body has gigantic regeneration. No matter what attack you do, no matter what attack you land, no matter how hard you try, I will finish you off and eliminate you, Son Goku! You will never be able to defeat me! Now say goodbye!" At that moment, a big explosion happens. Everyone begins to raise their energies even more. The gigantic tower was being shown. No one else believed what they were being told. Wrath increasingly raised her powers, but in the blink of an eye, Goku's powers begin to increase even more in a totally exponential way. Belmont's Wrath is frightened by Goku's strength. Goku says, "I didn't want to do this, but I will have to because things are getting more complicated with you. It's sad to see the brainwashing that a god of destruction can do to a being. She believes that whatever happens, that Belmont will recognize her. But she doesn't realize that she is just a puppet made by him. Now I understand why his name is the Joker of Universe 11. It seems that everything he's doing is just a game. This palace, the floor to get to it, are all trainings he himself performs on beings. Zamir, I'm sorry. There's nothing else to do." Goku starts to remember his fight against Zamasu and says, "I fought guys who were actually even immortal. They had extremely powerful abilities. Nothing I can do to eradicate your body. But after realizing everything that was happening, this time, I'm going to show you the true energy of everything I'm capable of." At that moment, Goku charges directly at Belmont's Wrath and says, "Hakai!" A large Hakai energy is released by Goku on Wrath. Zami looks scared and says, "What? It is impossible! How a single mortal can accomplish this? What technique is this? It is the same grandiose technique as Mr. Belmont? I will be proud to be eliminated by this technique. It seems to be seeing the same scam from Mr. Belmont himself." Goku with Hakai eliminates Zamir's Wrath. Finally, I'm free. Thank you, Mr. Goku. At that moment, Goku seriously said, "I'll never forgive you, Belmont."
Who are you? Show yourself! You will become much stronger. My power is yours now. You will defeat all gods! What are you doing? Daichi-kun! Daichi-kun-san! No!
I was waiting for you, Son Gohan. This bastard is very strong! Come on, kid! Unleash your fury! Get ready for your end, Whis. Take this! Damn you, Beerus! It looks like you will finally come after Zenosama. Are you ready? I was born ready to fight! Yeah! I will stop you now! Gohan! Have no choice. It's no use, father. I will end everything and reign over everything. I'm going to stop you!
You see, Goku, Angel Ki is a different energy than you have ever experienced. It is a divine essence, a perfect harmony between body and soul.
And how do I achieve this key, this angel key?
It's a combination of mastery over your own energy, absolute control, and a deep understanding of the universe. Let's start with something simple. Focus on your inner energy, Lord Goku. The key of the angels is intrinsically linked to inner peace and the understanding of one's own essence. It's not just a matter of raw power, but rather a balance and harmony. You're making progress, Goku. But remember, the path to achieving Angel Ki is continuous. It is a journey of self-discovery and constant improvement. Angel Ki is not something that can be achieved overnight. It requires patience, understanding, and a calm mind. It is the perfect union of your physical and spiritual strength. Remember, Goku, Angel Ki is a powerful tool. Use it with wisdom and understanding. If you can master it, you will be one step closer to achieving a new level of power.
Interesting. I never imagined that the Saiyan could reach this level. Whis, this training seems to be paying off. Huh.
Goku is absorbing the lessons quickly. Angel Ki is a complex energy, but he seems to have a natural affinity for it.
Whis, what exactly is he doing? It looks different.
Goku is harmonizing his inner energy with that of the universe. He is becoming a vessel for Angel Ki, a perfect fusion between his physical strength and his spiritual essence.
That's surprising.
Let's see how far you've come, Goku. Try touching me at this time. Interesting, Goku. You're closer than ever. Did you just touch me? Oh.
Yes! For the first time! Hey, I am Gokui, and the show starts now. This is absolute cinema! As Goku closed his eyes and focused, the celestial energy surged within him, resonating with his very being. The air around him crackled with anticipation as his aura began to shift. His body became enveloped in a brilliant azure glow, and his hair took on the ethereal hue of Ultra Instinct. Daishikan observed with keen interest as Goku's transformation unfolded. The intense power radiating from Goku was unlike anything he had ever witnessed before. Well done, Goku! You have achieved the pinnacle of mastery over angelic ki. This form is a testament to your dedication and strength. Thank you, Daishikan. I'm grateful for your guidance. Now, Goku, with this power, you possess the means to face even the most formidable adversaries. But remember, true strength lies not only in power, but in wisdom and compassion. I understand. I'll use this power to protect everyone. Daishikan observed Goku's progress with a sense of satisfaction. He knew that Goku's journey was far from over, but with the power of angelic ki at his disposal, Goku was prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As Goku felt a surge of energy coursing through him, he marveled at the incredible power he had attained. The celestial energy pulsated around him, filling him with a sense of profound strength and purpose. Whoa, this power is incredible! As he glanced down at his hands, he was taken aback. What's happening to me? My skin! This is the true power of angelic ki, Goku. Your body has harmonized with the energy of the gods. Embrace it. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'll master this power and become even stronger! With each passing moment, Goku grew accustomed to the celestial energy coursing through his veins. The sensation was exhilarating, empowering him with like never before. As Goku continued his training under Daishikan's guidance, the celestial realm echoed with the sounds of his newfound power. With his skin aglow and his spirit renewed, Goku's journey to harness the power of a god killer had truly begun. As Gohan traversed the ominous landscape of the Makai realm, he suddenly halted, his senses tingling with a familiar surge of energy that felt like a beacon in the darkness. Closing his eyes, he focused intently, trying to pinpoint the source of this extraordinary power. It can't be! Father? Gohan muttered to himself. The sensation was unmistakable, a radiant energy that seemed to cut through the shadows of the Makai realm. Despite the distance spanning countless light years away, Gohan could sense Goku's presence as if they were standing side by side. The intensity of Goku's felt like a different, now heightened, refined, and pulsating with a celestial aura. Wow, Dad. What have you gotten yourself into this time? With renewed determination, Gohan continued his quest through the treacherous realm. Each step fueled by the knowledge that his father was out there, pushing the boundaries of power in ways that even Gohan couldn't fully comprehend. Unbeknownst to Gohan, the celestial energy he sensed from afar was just the beginning of Goku's transformative journey, a path that would lead them both to confrontation beyond the mortal realm and challenges that would test the very fabric of their existence. But for now, as Gohan pressed forward to the realm of the Makai, he carried with him the assurance that Goku's boundless spirit was alive and blazing with newfound vigor. As Gohan ventured deeper into the foreboding reaches of the Makai realm, a distant whisper echoed in his mind, a voice that seemed to emanate from the very essence of Akumo, the primal force residing within him. It was a cryptic reminder of the challenges ahead, urging Gohan to surpass his father's prodigious abilities and master the ancient essence that coursed through his veins. You seek strength, Gohan, but your current path will not suffice to rival your father. You must transcend mortal limitations and embrace the ancestral power that stirs within. But how? Gohan murmured. What must I do to master this essence? The response was a haunting silence, the shadows whispering their enigmatic secrets as Gohan pressed onward. With every step, the weight of his destiny bore down upon him, a destiny intertwined with the legacies of his father and the primal forces that awaited their awakening. As Whis and Beerus observed from the tranquil expanse of Beerus' planet, a subtle shift in the cosmic energies rippled through across the cosmos. Whis, with his ever-perceptive gaze, noted the change and turned to the contemplative deity beside him. It appears to have begun, Lord Beerus.
You mean Goku has achieved a new pinnacle?
Indeed. The signs are unmistakable. His ki has ascended to a level that rivals the divine.
Well. Seems our Saiyan friend never ceases to surprise.
Shall we pay him a visit, my lord?
Very well, Whis. Let's see just how far he's come.
With one snap, Whis conjured a shimmering portal that enveloped them both, transporting them across the vast reaches of space towards the radiant aura that marked Goku's transcendence. As they traversed the cosmic currents, Beerus couldn't help but wonder what sort of challenge awaited him in the wake of Goku's evolution. Meanwhile, on Beerus' planet, Goku's aura pulsed with celestial vigor, the azure hue of his ki casting an ethereal glow. His concentration was absolute as he delved deeper into the mysteries of the angelic energy he now wielded. As the portal materialized before them, Beerus and Whis stepped onto the threshold of Goku's training, their presence heralded by a ripple of anticipation. Goku, sensing their arrival, turned to greet them with a knowing smile. Beerus, Whis! I made some incredible breakthroughs!
So this is what all the fuss is about, eh?
Beerus regarded Goku with a mix of amusement and curiosity. I've been learning to channel the energy of the angels! It's like nothing I've ever felt before! You've tapped into a profound source, Goku. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. That's right.
Alright, enough chatter. Show us what you've got, Goku.
With a focused nod, Goku assumed a poised stance. His eyes blazing with determination, the air around him crackled with latent energy, a testament to the boundless potential he now possessed. As Beerus and Whis observed, Goku unleashed a flurry of movements that defied mortal comprehension, his body moving with the grace of a celestial dancer. Each strike carried the weight of his newfound might, a testament to his unwavering resolve. Beerus, his gaze fixed upon Goku's display, couldn't help but feel a surge of excitement.
Well, Goku, let's see if you're truly worthy of this supreme status.
Beerus, his eyes narrowing with intrigue, felt a surge of anticipation as he beheld Goku's celestial display. The Saiyan's azure aura pulsed with an intensity that resonated through the cosmos, catching even Beerus off guard.
It's been ages since I've felt energy like this. Certainly reminiscent of a true god killer.
I've been working hard to harness this power, Lord Beerus. Goku has stepped into a unique source of energy, my lord. One that bridges the mortal and divine realms.
Very well, Goku. Let's see if you can handle the true test.
With a flick of his wrist, Beerus propelled himself forward, his own ki igniting in response to Goku's challenge. The clash of their energies reverberated across the celestial expanse, a testament to the sheer magnitude of their power. As Goku and Beerus sparred, Whis watched with a knowing smile, the cosmic ballet of their battle unfolding before him. The training ground of Beerus' planet became a crucible of divine might, with Goku pushing himself to the new limits under the watchful eye of the god of destruction. Hours passed like fleeting moments as Goku and Beerus exchanged blows, each strike resonating with the weight of their respective destinies. The air crackled with the intensity of their combat, a symphony of raw power and unyielding determination. Finally, with a resounding clash, Goku and Beerus came to a momentary standstill, their energies intermingling in a dazzling display of cosmic prowess. Beerus, his expression inscrutable, regarded Goku with newfound respect.
You've come a long way, Goku. But remember, power alone doesn't make a god killer.
I understand, Lord Beerus. I'll continue to push myself to become even stronger. Indeed, Goku. The path to mastery is paved with diligence and discipline. The echoes of their battle subsided. Goku and Beerus exchanged a nod of mutual understanding. The celestial energies around them settled, leaving behind a lingering sense of possibility. Goku glimpsed in a fleeting moment the boundless potential that lay ahead. A journey towards greatness that transcended mortal and divine boundaries alike. Goku stood within the sanctum of Daishikan's palace. The lingering echoes of his celestial transformation still resonated within him. The azure hue of his ki had subsided, yet a newfound sense of purpose burned brightly in his eyes. It appears that your training has reached its initial conclusion, Goku. Thank you, Daishikan. I've learned more than I ever imagined. You have tapped into the essence of angelic ki, a power that few mortals can comprehend. But remember, Goku, true strength lies not only in power, but in the mastery of oneself. How many times I heard that? I'll continue to push myself to become stronger and more disciplined. Good. Now, return to your world, Goku. Your son, Gohan, still has challenges of his own to face. Meanwhile, in the depths of the Makai realm, Gohan continued his quest, his determination unyielding. With each step, he drew closer to the truth behind the disturbances of the timelines. Unaware of the cosmic forces at play, the destinies of father and son intertwine, their journeys converging amidst the vast tapestry of the universe. And as Goku united with his loved ones, a silent resolve echoed within him, a resolve to embrace the challenges ahead no matter how daunting. Daishikan's words hung in the air, carrying the weight of destiny. Goku listened intently, his resolve unwavering despite the gravity of the task ahead. Your final test awaits, Goku. With your newfound power, you are now recognized as the God Killer of Universe 7. This news must reach all the gods of destruction across the universes. I understand, Daishikan. But what does it mean to be a God Killer? To be a God Killer is to transcend mortal limits and challenge divine beings. Daishikan's expression softened, revealing a hint of enigmatic wisdom. It is a title that signifies your ability to contend with the highest powers of the cosmos. Does this mean I'll have to fight the gods of destruction? Not necessarily, Goku. Your role as a God Killer is one of balance and harmony. Your power serves as a deterrent against the chaos, a safeguard for the cosmos. All right, now do whatever it takes, Daishikan. I won't let you down, and I won't let this power go to waste. Go now, Goku. Embrace your destiny and forge your path among the stars. The gods await news of the new God Killer. Goku's expression flickered with a mix of concern and anticipation as Daishikan spoke. The weight of his new title settled heavily on his shoulders, and he understood the gravity of the forthcoming announcement. Wait, Daishikan, won't the news upset the gods of destruction? I don't want to cause any trouble. Fear not, Goku. Your role as a God Killer is a necessary balance in the grand design of the cosmos. The gods of destruction will understand its significance. I hope you're right, Daishikan. In the grand hall of Daishikan's palace, the divine atmosphere hummed with expectations of the gods of destruction from across the multiverse assembled. Their expressions ranged from curiosity to cautious skepticism as they awaited Daishikan's announcement. Daishikan, flanked by Goku, stood at the center of the gathering. His presence commanded respect and reverence among the gods. Mighty gods of destruction, I have convened this assembly to relay important news regarding Universe 7. The gathered deities exchanged murmurs and speculative glances, their attention fully focused on Daishikan. In recent times, a mortal has ascended to the title of God Killer within Universe 7. Silence fell over. Daishikan announced, this mortal Goku stood beside him, his demeanor resolute despite the tension in the air. He is none other than Son Goku. Whispers erupted among the gods of destruction, their reactions ranging from surprise to disbelief. Goku maintained his composure, bracing himself for the response.
Elder Daishikan,
One of the gods spoke, his voice laced with skepticism.
what does this mean for the balance of the cosmos? A mortal, a god killer?
Goku's ascension signifies a new era, one where mortals can rise to challenge the divine. His power serves as a deterrent against chaos, ensuring the stability of Universe 7. I understand the weight of this title. Don't you worry, gods. I will use my power responsibly to maintain balance. After a moment of contemplative silence, one of the gods nodded thoughtfully. If Daishikan deems this mortal worthy, then we shall respect this decision. The assembly concluded with a newfound understanding, acknowledging Goku's role as a god killer of Universe 7. As the gods departed, Goku and Daishikan remained in the hall, the weight of their conversation settling into the fabric of cosmic order. For Goku, the journey as the god killer had just begun, a path fraught with challenges but also brimming with the potential to shape the fate of the universe. To be continued. Ah, how incredible this power is! So is this what angels can do? Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Don't miss the next episode. Is Goku the target of the gods? It's gonna be awesome. This is so much fun.
Universe 7 Frieza ship. After all the battles that took place between Goku and Vegeta against the enemies that appeared in Universe 7, Frieza surprised everyone by showing the transformation that surpassed the power of Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, the Black Frieza form. The warrior who transcends the power of all is born, the tyrant of the cold race. Black Frieza appears. Frieza on his ship says, "It seems that all of you, my subordinates, are now seen the most powerful being in the universe. I had to train in another dimension to reach this level of strength. But I already knew that this would be possible. After all, since I was a little boy, I've always been a prodigy." The powers I showed, the skills I got, were totally incredible. Even for my race, everyone who appeared there and who had great energy could not overcome my powers. My own father believed in me too much. He knew I would be king of my entire race. But I always knew that because we're all crafty, we couldn't trust anyone. So I decided to go my own way. About my race, I'll get into that later. But when I became an emperor of the universe, I knew that the future still held out for me to become a god. I always believed that I would be superior to everything until those damn Saiyans came along. When they appeared, they left me very furious and very angry. A rumor of the legendary Super Saiyan who could wipe out anything or anyone, and that they were the most powerful race in the universe, made me sick. That would be a shame because I, as Emperor of the universe, would have to be the most powerful thing. Beerus, the god of destruction, trusted me. He said that the more planets I destroyed, the more I freed him from having to do his job. So I could never accept those Saiyans believed that he could become my powers. Until the day that damn Bardock, before being eliminated, spoke about Goku. Time went by and the battle happened that Goku turned into a Super Saiyan. The only reason he beat me in that fight was that I was born with these powers, so I never thought I should train. But the world ends up changing. Soon after I was brought back to life, but I still reached my golden form. I should have trained more. Turns out, those Saiyans have been training for years. I seem to have already decided that my race will indeed be the rival. But now, after having trained her in the empty dimension, it seems that my powers have become gigantically greater. I feel like no one could
ever defeat me. Looks like it's time for me to start acting. It's time to put my plan into action. At that moment, Frieza's subordinate looks on and says, Great Majesty Frieza, does that mean then that the relocation plan will start now? I confess that I'm very anxious for you to make all your dreams come true. I knew you could do amazing things. We always waited for you here. I'm sure now begins his reign over the entire universe. We will make your majesty actually become the emperor, or maybe even a god. Let's get Zeno-sama's powers. Our great majesty is incredible. We've been waiting for a long time for this moment. Frieza closes his face a little and says, Shut up. At no point did I ask for your opinion. I need to think very carefully how we're going to act. For a long time, I was thinking that I could become happier if I become mortal, or thinking about the wish I should ask for the Dragon Balls. The time went by and I realized that maybe that wasn't all that mattered. Perhaps there were some more important things within that subject, but in the end, I managed to reach my goal. I want to be the one who transcends everything and transcends everyone. But before that, I can't forget those who have already brought me to big heartache. Saiyans and Earthlings. I still have matters to attend to with you. I will teach each of you a lesson and then I will start my plan. What will Frieza's plan be? What does Frieza really want to show? The Emperor of the Universe, the one who never gives up and has the potential of the most powerful warrior appears. At one point, we said that maybe there was a being even more powerful than Frieza, and that being was not about Goku. Planet Beerus. Goku, using his Ultra Instinct alongside Vegeta with his Ultra Ego, continue to carry out their training. At that time, Goku begins to show great abilities. Beerus watches Goku and Vegeta training him. He felt that something catastrophic was yet to happen. The battle is getting more and more intriguing. Goku says, Vegeta, we need to get a lot stronger. It seems that no matter how much we train, there are always powerful guys. You've seen the power of Granola and the power of Gas himself. We've been through some bad times, but I know that we will be able to show even better performance. I'm sure once I master all the 100% of Ultra Instinct, I'll be able to achieve a whole new transformation. Vegeta watches and speaks. Don't get so cocky, Kakarot. I will still be able to show skills much more powerful than you. I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. My Ultra Ego was about to defeat those guys, but I had just learned this transformation and I'm still learning how to deal with it. Maybe we should do another type of training. I feel that at any moment a powerful enemy can appear to invade our universe. At that moment, Beerus observes everything. Whis looks and talks. It seems like that Mr. Goku and Mr. Vegeta never get tired of training. They really want to get stronger so they can bring balance to Universe 7. After all, we need powerful warriors. If we stop to analyze and see everything that ended up happening, we can already understand that the battles can get more and more complex. We don't know who will be the next enemy, who will want to end everything. They are really very interesting points for us to analyze, but we still need to think, what will await us? During these times, Beerus observes and speaks. It seems that this Universe 7 always comes into conflict. At any moment we can expect a new threat because we wouldn't know what the difference between good would be if there were no evil, would we? So these are things that should happen. Planet being destroyed, others being created, some wanting to kill and others fighting for life. That's how things work. At that moment, Frieza's ship lands on a planet Beerus. Beerus looks at Frieza. Whis smiles and Vegeta makes an angry face. Goku just watches. Frieza in his normal transformation says, Well. Forgive me, Lord Beerus, for entering your planet like this, especially without your permission. Beerus gets serious and says, Do you want to get erased now? Why did you come here for? I did not authorize you to enter this place. Whis, Vegeta, and Beerus look at Frieza with a questioning expression. What does Frieza want here? At that moment, Goku says, Cool, if you want to fight, know that we won't go easy on you. Even though you've shown that new power, we're going to resolve this situation right now, whatever the cost. At that moment, Frieza smiles at Goku and says, Oh, don't be like that, you pathetic fool. I just want to invite you. Come train with me in the same galaxy where I trained. There, time passes very slowly, and I can torture you endlessly. There's a little similar to that time chamber you have in Kami-sama's time. But the training, I assure you, is much more arduous. I am not a threat to you today. I am not a threat to you today. If yet, I would have also attacked you by now. I have other plans. Accept and come with me, Goku. If you want, you can come with me too, Vegeta.
At that moment, Vegeta says, I would never go anywhere with you, you damn worm! Kakarot is not crazy to accept something from you! You're the last person on Earth we would ever trust! You destroyed our planet! Trying to kill everyone! Who do you think you are, Frieza? Don't think that just because you fought in the Tournament of Power we have forgotten the barbarities you committed! I'll finish off now, and right here!
At that moment, Goku watches and speaks. Oh, no, Vegeta. Let's give Frieza a vote of confidence. Well, Frieza, I'll go with you. I really want to see how far your power can reach. Everyone looks and says, Goku, you must be crazy. At that moment, Frieza smiles and says, well done, Goku. You will really like what you'll see. Frieza activates his black form. At that moment, Whis and Beerus are impressed. Beerus is shocked and says, what? He even managed to get stronger. Does this guy really still want to take my God of Destruction place? Don't think it will be that easy, Frieza. I'll erase you from existence right now. Frieza watches and speaks. You don't need to worry about that, Lord Beerus. Just like I said, my objectives are different now. I have no problems with you. It's okay. Please. No, I don't have any problems with you. It's okay. Please, relax. At that moment, Vegeta is watching Goku. Frieza and Goku leave planet Beerus. Vegeta doesn't trust Frieza. Whis says, calm down now, Mr. Vegeta. You are here. If Frieza plans something against Mr. Goku, you already know that he will get much stronger to solve it. Empty galaxy. Goku and Frieza land in the empty galaxy. Goku says, Frieza, this place looks a lot like the time chamber, but it's much darker here. So it's very interesting. So, does that mean that the two of us are going to fight now to start our training? So, okay, let's start. At that moment, Frieza smiles and says, good Goku, you fool. Stay here for a while. I'll come back later to check how things are going. I have unfinished business on other planets to resolve. Goku says, what, Frieza? Are you going to arrest me here? You damn thing! You never get it right! I'll come back and get you! Frieza laughs and speaks. It's no use. I'll be back soon. Or maybe I'll forget to come back. See you later or never, Son Goku. To be continued. What is Frieza's real goal? What is Frieza's true plan trapping Goku in the empty dimension? It looks like things are about to get more and more intriguing. The true battle of Black Frieza between the other gods is about to begin. Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive here exposing in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Black Frieza traps Goku in the empty dimension. No one expected this one, or in fact, everyone already expected it. Goku was tricked once again by Frieza. Goku in the empty dimension says, I can't believe Frieza left me here. This place is totally different from the time chamber. In the time chamber, I would be able to create a barrier or a portal and I would be able to get out of it. But this dimension is totally different. I don't even know what galaxy this is. I can't feel any energy or any other being. Damn it, Frieza! I promised if I get out of here, I'll finish off once and for all! I'll never accept what's happening again! At that moment, Goku is trying to understand what he will do in the face of everything that had happened. Once again, Goku was tricked by Frieza. Universe 7, Frieza's ship. Frieza talks to his subordinates. It seems that these Saiyans, especially Goku, what he has the strength he has in stupidity.
No matter how many times I say it, his naivety is too great. But he was very lucky that at this moment I don't want to end him. I have some plans that will go far beyond all that. First, I needed Goku, now also Shenron. But I don't want to take his body. After all, my power is increasing more and more. But there's one thing I still need to do.
At that moment, everyone wonders what Frieza's true goal is. What does Frieza really want to do? Goku is days inside the empty dimension. Goku starts to get hungry. Days and days go by. Goku decides to start his training. Even his beard starts to grow. Goku is in a critical situation. At that moment when Goku was all blown up, Frieza appears again in the empty dimension and says,
Oh my, you're in a deplorable state, Goku. I should have guessed that the Saiyans don't seem to think. They are just mindless animals, monkeys that think only of fighting. They don't use any intelligence. This is totally surreal.
At that time, Goku watches and says, Frieza, you scoundrel! I'm going to finish you off now! Frieza, you scoundrel! I'll finish you off now! Goku activates his Ultra Instinct, but in a short instant, Frieza activates his black form and hits him with a punch. Goku with his Ultra Instinct can't fight Frieza. Frieza's powers are much greater. At that moment, Frieza smiles and says,
Calm down. At least now I have no intention of killing you. I just invited you here to train. Don't you want to get stronger? I said maybe I'd come back, and I came back. I'm here. So let me introduce you to a little bit of the empty dimension. Just know that you are not the only being existing in this dimension.
Goku questions and says, What are you talking about, Frieza? What do you mean by that? I am not the only one here in this dimension? Doesn't make any sense. At that moment, Frieza says,
Right after the Tournament of Power ended, there were some mortals, mainly from Universe 11, who made me go through a lot of embarrassing situations. My anger towards those mortals managed to be even greater than all the anger I had towards the Saiyans. After all, the Saiyans never heard my fighting spirit. But by the way, those warriors from Universe 11 completely disrespected me. These beings thought they were far superior to me, the Emperor of the Universe. I'm going to solve a situation with them. But first, all I need to know is if I'm in the level of a god of destruction. I will have to visit Beerus again. I'll ask for a little battle and let him test my powers. Many things will happen, just know that, Son Goku. I have many plans to be carried out. A tyrant's revenge can never be simple revenge. I still need to accomplish many interesting things. Do you understand, monkey?
Goku watches and speaks. What are you wanting to do, Frieza? What is your real goal? Why do you want me to train here? I cannot understand you. Frieza laughs and says,
You see, Goku, if you don't know, before I met him, he had never been defeated by anyone. I believed that I was the most powerful being in the universe. I had never had some kind of training. I always showed great skills and latent power until the moment you Saiyans came along. I always knew they would cause me big trouble. You, right after fighting the beings of my army, you came to me. The moment you fought with me, things were more complicated. At first, I had a lot more power than you. Until a moment I didn't understand how you managed to transform into a Super Saiyan. Soon after I had to fight against Vegeta's son that I eliminated, and everything that happened ended up showing a much better performance. I really couldn't wait to get powerful. My thirst for revenge made me do things without thinking. But that was it. That's what you showed me without realizing it. At first, I couldn't understand it well. But now, I see it more clearly. What I really want was to get stronger. There was a need for you to show a different performance. All the times I saw you getting stronger, I couldn't see that my body still managed to raise my energy even more. In this way, I achieved my Black Frieza form by humbling all the powers of higher instinct and ultra ego. Have you ever wondered at what moment will you become stronger than Beerus? Isn't it strange to imagine that there are beings in the world superior to you? I don't know if you've noticed this, but all this revolution will start now. Well, Goku. I hope you know that within this empty dimension there are many powerful beings. I don't know her completely myself, so your task will be to find out what lies in the depths of the unknown dimension. I got to fight some beings here before. In several moments I thought I was going to die until the moment my strength was the least. At that time, I discovered that I would really get stronger. When I thought I had beaten them, they came back. There are rumors that there are beings superior to the gods of destruction here. And if any of them escaped, the entire universe would be destroyed. So I hope you know how to deal with that as time goes and things will get even more complicated for you.
Goku is shocked and speaks. Hey, Frieza! Will you leave me here again? Stop it, Frieza! Don't leave me here! At that moment, Frieza again starts to laugh and leaves the empty dimension. Planet Beerus. Beerus, Whis, and Vegeta keep wondering what was going on with Goku. Days had passed and no sign of the Saiyan. Vegeta speaks. These guys can only be kidding! How can Kakarot be so dumb as to trust Frieza one more time? Frieza will never be trusted! I can't imagine how this guy's so naive! Vegeta activates his Ultra Ego and says, I will be able to show the greatest performance against all beings that appear! I don't care what happens, Mr. Beerus! I want to learn the Suprema Kai technique! I won't accept that beings like Frieza keep showing up around here! Come on, Beerus! Let's start our training! At that moment, Whis observes and speaks.
Look, before we start our training, Mr. Vegeta, we'll have to deal with someone who's been watching us around here.
At that moment, Frieza in his black form appears. Vegeta speaks. Frieza, you worm! What are you doing here? Where's Kakarot? I knew he shouldn't have trusted you, but enough! This will be the end of it! At the moment when Vegeta is going to attack Frieza, Vegeta is hurled away on the planet Beerus by Frieza himself. Frieza speaks.
Vegeta, don't be so inconvenient. I didn't come here to fight you. I came here just to make a wish for you. Mr. Beerus, grant me a fight just so I can test my powers.
At that moment, Whis laughs and Beerus gets angry and says, Who do you think you are, you mediocre tyrant? Who do you think you're talking to? You will never be able to defeat me. What you did to Goku doesn't matter. If you want to fight me, I won't let it go. Know that you are defying the god of destruction of the Universe 7. And with that, you will be eliminated. Frieza starts to laugh in a totally sly way and says,
Well done, Mr. Beerus. So let's start this battle! I confess that I want to test my powers and find out if in fact the god of destruction of Universe 7 is that powerful. You were always in my plans. I always thought about fighting you, but back then I knew our power distance was light years away. But it always remained my mind to dethrone the god of destruction. But know that I have no desire to be a god of destruction. After all, the gods of destruction are just mere doormats for the angels and Zeno-sama. I want to get to the top. After all, I am the true emperor.
At that moment, the planet Beerus begins to shake. Frieza is surprised by everything that has been shown. Vegeta is watching next to Whis. Enraged, Beerus says, Now you managed to piss me off, Frieza! You will regret word for what you said! You will come to know the power of Beerus, the destroyer of Universe 7, and understand why Zeno-sama and the great priest entrusted me with this job! To be continued. What is actually happening within all these battles? Goku trapped in the empty dimension in Universe 7 or another universe? Where's the empty dimension? How did Frieza come to know this dimension? What is Frieza's true goals?
Regardless of what it is more than important that you already expose it here in your comments so that we can enter into the crazy debate. Click the like button, subscribe here to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
This is so much fun.